What's going on, y'all? What's happening? You got no sound? You got sound now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. The size really matter. Ladies and gentlemen, the size of the matter. Asking and telling tonight, yo. Asking and telling. The size really matter. Let me know, CG, if you can hear me or not. Let me know, yo. I know it's kind of late, like 10 something, 11 o'clock at night tonight. So, what's good, y'all? Hopefully, Nade comes in. Naya supposed to be doing this little podcast, little part with me. Well, we're gonna wing it, and then she comes in. She does or not. But, ladies and gentlemen, it country says no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, some ladies will beg to differ or not if size of the matters or not. Okay. Me personally, um, it's both for me. It does matter and it doesn't matter for me on both ends. I've dated different people, and I've had African men before. So a lot of African men are blessed. Not all of them, but some of them are. And then it's also how you can feel about that man or woman. I mean, they may not be the absolute best in the bed, but if they're extremely nice to you and you like the time y'all spend together, you might overlook things that may not please you because everybody has a little far of, it really gets them going and things like that. So to me, it's both. To me, it's both because you can come across a guy that's a little bit too large and you may not enjoy it. Okay. And I know my men gonna really get on me about this, but it's not that sensitive of a subject. If you know you hung low, you can take this kind of topic. Okay, if you know you hung low, if you know you deliver in the bedroom to your wife or your woman, then this should be the sensitive of a topic for you. But some of you guys do take things to the heart. Okay, we're gonna wing it tonight and see what happens. We don't know if we have a part two or not or this or not. The link is up in the chat. You want to come on in and say what's up to your girl at any part of the conversation. Um, for me, it's both. Country Ghetto is a man saying, no, it doesn't. Say, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I come in and slide in that thing sideways at 100 miles an hour, you gonna feel me. But that's the thing about it. You can't slide nothing at 100 miles an hour. That's the thing about it. Especially you old men. You old men can't swing it under you. You gotta take the Niagara. A lot of you older guys, okay? Like I said, the Niagara, uh, to get it going past a certain age. If you really haven't been even decently taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I want you in your mind to think if your wife or your girlfriend was around and she talks to and she had these conversations with her mom and her sisters, not her homegirls, to somebody how good you are in the bedroom. Okay. And she's brutally honest. So what do you think your wives, your girlfriends would say about about what you do, what you don't do in the bedroom? If you don't live, you don't deliver. Okay. Because I know for me, if he's too big, if he's too blessed, won't nothing happen. Because it'll feel like you get damn raped, you know? It'll feel like you're getting raped. It feel like somebody been taking advantage if he's too big. And, majority of the time, you men are excited, especially on the first few times. First, like the first 4 or 5 times, you're always extremely super, super, super excited. And you just go for it. And if he's a nice size, then you may not enjoy it. You may not enjoy the whole experience as a whole. What's up, Rashadi? What's up, Rashadi? What's going, baby? Yes, sir. The size really matter to you men. Do you men? And I wish some more of my ladies will come on tonight. Because this is a weird misconception that there's a thing of being too small to be. Well, every woman has what she feel like she can take, and then some women it don't matter it's how he perform. With some ladies had all different kind of experiences. You know, so for the women that then bust it down a little bit more, maybe than what I have probably. Okay, let's see. You cannot. This shit off it beat it because I always show up and show it. Do you think your wife will say that though? Do you think your wife will sit there and say that my baby deliver? Do you think that she would still say my baby deliver all the time? He hit the right spot. He deliver. He lasts more than 30 minutes. Can he give me seconds and thirds the same day, same night? Cause when y'all expel, y'all lose blood. You feel me? So that's why you know a lot of you guys can't go a second or third round. Even some of the younger ones, you can't go a second or third round. If you lose. Women, we intake. You guys expel. It's how it's going. It's how God created it. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a lady that has a decent appetite, she gonna at least want seconds. But then the next hour or two, she gonna at least want seconds or thirds. That night. Especially if it's been a while since y'all ain't spent time together. You know what I mean? But do size really matter? Like, do size? Have you been one of those type of guys that it's been hard for you to spend time with a lady because of your girth or your length? And let's have a real adult conversation about it. Let's not get too wild in the comment section about it. You know what I'm saying? Link is up top. You want to come on into the chat. But you be surprised as many videos I found, and not to scare y'all, not to scare you y'all know, but I found a trans video that went into depth about what particular size is good for her. Through the complete sexual change, then they still have a penis down there, and the only way they can intake is through anal. Okay, so yeah, which I mean, I don't know the mind of a transgender except what I watch on here, but hey, it was a little scary to watch. I ain't why I gotta go feel watch of it, but he gave it a definition of how many and centimeters and all the good stuff that he could take And I say, wow, for a man, okay, and you have some women that won't go past. Yeah, and he may go 6 inches, maybe more than enough. Shit for that particular woman. I watched it. I was like, yeah, some women don't want to go past a certain size. Some women want their man to be below average. And that is enough to keep us satisfied. If one man is really super hung low, you may be doing damage to your man's size after a while. You marry some man, their sins, so things like that. What's up, man? That's how the size really matter. The size really matter to the men's, to women especially. The size really matter. Penis really matter to y'all. To me, it doesn't either way it goes. Let's stop it tonight, man. Now they're supposed to come home. That's if she comes in here trying and drops her two sass. He's not in the Matrix. Hold on. Let me check on. Let me see, baby. Let me see audio. Okay. Do you still? It still sound like that now? Rashad, it still sound like that now to you? Okay. What y'all feel like now? It better, Rashad. What about you, Mandisa? Okay, it's good now. We good now? Okay, good. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Yeah, but to me, it makes no difference. You know what I'm saying? Some men, if they are of a certain size, they're extremely blessed. They say it's a burden because not too many women want to spend quality time with them. So you may be rubbing it on that grease on down there. You may be doing all kind of stuff to increase your girth for your length, but you don't know if that's going to work out for you in the long run to 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 increase your love life or your sex life, make it any better. You know what I'm saying? They got all kinds of stuff out here, y'all. When I dug up this topic, they got so much stuff, y'all. They got a cream now. They got a special sex toy now. They have certain pills you can take. Um, and all kind of stuff. I was like, really? The size really mean that much to y'all, to you ladies? I know I got a few homegirls. If he ain't at least 7 inches, they don't go there. It don't. It does not happen. It does not. It does not happen if it's not past at least 7 inches. They do nothing. with this man, or that man that they're dating or seeing. But for me personally, long as my spot reach, long as I have every woman has a particular spot in her vagina wall that if he's able to reach it, he, and men, if you not at least those 7 inches and above, it's not nothing against you either. We don't care. For a lot of us ladies, me personally, I don't care. You can put us in different positions. You know what I'm saying? You can put us at different angles, and you can get to that particular spot that we have. You like, you know what I'm talking about, your G spot. That particular spot right there that just gets it going and send the walls just a shiver and honey. Shivering down the way. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm like, come on tonight. This is hot right here. I was expecting more, yeah. 'Cause I know it's kind of late. I should have started earlier. Yeah, but hopefully we gonna get this popping off again. We gonna definitely get this popping off again, cause I know it's a lot of men that's doing all kind of stuff to make sure that you offset yourself into pleasing your woman or wife. So many of them that's on all kind of stuff to do all kind of things to do. Okay, y'all take stuff. They can stop y'all damn heart to make sure you compensate. You know what I'm saying? And then for a lot of men that you know you don't have a whole lot of length of girth is y'all compensate other ways. I compensate in oral sex and things like that. Not me personally. Oral sex is fine. Foreplay is fine to get in going, but for me, I like for a man to deliver. You know what I mean? I like for a man to do what he need to do. Is I ain't gonna go too details. So it's a couple few positions I like more than others. You know, and I'm not ladies really feel that. You know, and really to get this on. And if your man is really attentive to you, I don't think him not hitting that 7-inch line will really matter. You feel me? You know, it will matter in the long run terms of things. You feel me? I don't think it do. I don't think it does, sir. Go ahead, Rashad D. Hit the link up top, baby, if you got a question. Hit the link up top and y'all come on in. If you got a question for me. Come on into the top. This whole topic. I was not able to be on here with me, y'all, doing this little live feed. But I don't know she gonna come on in not tonight. Yeah, I know y'all wanna do a part two. Okay, what was I have to say about it? It says, okay, for those that's not married, are y'all willing to wait till marriage? Well, waiting till marriage is fine, even though I already haven't waited till marriage. Okay, I'm no virgin. You know what I'm saying? But waiting till marriage is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But even then, for your husband or your wife, but this touches all relationships, single or not. Hmm. That's on the size really do matter. Are you married, Rashad D? Hit the link, babe. Hit the link. Come on in. Are you saying that you're coming in from a married perspective? Especially if you married, especially you want to be married to someone or you are married, that's locked down for life. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, I hate to say sex is not the number one thing in a marriage or relationship, but it is a big portion. It is a big portion of any relationship. I say yes, it's spirituality. It is money. It's spirituality, money, and sex. That's what it's about. I said not married. You're not married. Rashada, you not married? I thought you said you was married, baby, a long time ago. You're not married. So are you saying it don't matter either way for you? It don't matter what for you. CG's chimed in and said he do what he do. Oh Lord. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't you, baby. I thought that was you. It must be somebody else that told me they were married. But y'all really, y'all, especially a lot of you black and Caucasian men are really, really playing with y'all bodies for this whole concept of being able to be of a certain length, a certain girth, your longevity in bed. You're doing all kind of stuff. That's knowing it healthy for the body. And if it's not healthy for the body, it ain't healthy for the mind. Cause let's keep it real. Good sex is healthy for you. Good sex increases the intimacy between you and your significant other, your wife. It releases stress. It helps all those organs down below to keep that healthy, keep that running good. If you didn't know it or not, it's it's good. It's a good healthy exercise with the right person, right? And you could be celibate, you could be waiting for marriage, you could do all those things, but you're not meant to be alone. You know what I mean? Yeah, you were made to be a man, be a woman. Or your female organs were down are made for. True, not meant to be alone. But I'm down to wait. Yeah, Rashad. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. My ass, I wish I would have waited. I wish I would have waited. You say you down to wait. So are you saying you're a virgin? Wow, this topic's so near. This topic nowhere near for you if you're a virgin, baby. Are you a virgin? Is that what you're saying? You've held out all the time for the right way. Well, I keep saying that. We're gonna plug in the damn microphone. We're gonna keep on rolling, y'all. I know. I was like, we have to do this again. And make it's like a whole open panel because I know y'all got plenty to say. He said, "I know. Unfortunately, I'm not really. So, are you on a spiritual journey? Is that what this is? Is that what you're saying? Unfortunately, I'm not. Is that what you're getting to? Well, yeah, but you gotta be careful now. You gotta be careful because a lot of you men is saying that you holding on for marriage. A lot of your ass is like you get online and say that and got your little boo thing wait for you around the corner. You gotta be careful about that. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, baby. Now you men play games. Now you men do, baby. Y'all say, "Oh, I'm in with you," and I don't want to be and date you and all that kind of good stuff. And Child, be have two different women on two different women while you waiting on another. Now you men do. That's the only thing about y'all. Let's see, you see y'all ride don't get worn out. You know what I'm saying? See, for us ladies, we have to go through a pussy prolapse. You know what I'm call it? The pussy prolapse, prolapse. See, we have to go through that. See, y'all ain't got to worry about that. You feel me? Yeah, pussy was reserved for marriage. I ain't lying though, seriously. For real. I don't know why y'all think that pussy was reserved for marriage. I keep saying my mic doesn't. I'll plug. But if you're being real about it, then best of luck to you. Best of luck to you if you are um saving yourself for marriage. That's dope if you are. That's dope if you are, baby. Gives more time to get to know, especially since sex probably a small part of the marriage. No, sex is not a small part of the marriage. I totally disagree. I totally disagree with that. Sex is a big part of marriage. You have a lot of marriages that have a lot to do. Marriages fall apart behind money and infidelity. They're the main two reasons our relationship and marriages do not work. Is money and and cheating. And a lot of times you men cheat for variety. Because y'all don't go through the wear and tear like we do. We go through it. That's why some man does matter to us because your body can get worn down if you're dealing with a man that is especially especially gifted. You know what I'm saying? Tuh. I might have to come on and debate you. With the links on top, baby. Links on top of the on top. Hold on. Let me see him post again. Right there. You got to come on. You got to come on. Let me know what's said about it. Cause this is real. I was so surprised at so many videos. And then you got the ladies that get on, like I'm like, got hold on.
Can you hear me?
I'll say,
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Um, I don't know how long it's gonna last because normally, sometime on the phone, the StreamYard not the best, but we'll see how long it lasts. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to debate you on that because you know, assuming folks get married, it's only a certain amount of years that the sex gonna be good. I've never been married, but I'm just saying based on other people's marriages, it's only a certain amount of time that sex gonna be good after probably about a certain amount. I don't know, maybe 10 years or less. Y'all gonna have to find different avenues to keep it fresh, and then there's gonna be other important things outside of that. Like you said, money. Depending on if kids is involved. Um,
Mm-hmm.
traveling, family, merging the two personalities. You're gonna have all that stuff come into play. So the sex is just a
Mm-hmm.
small part, and then the sex is only gonna last for like. I mean, let me take that back. Not it's not gonna last. I should say that sex is it's just one. It's a percentage of the time. So depending on how often y'all have it, it's just for that moment in time, and then after that, you got all the other stuff that come into play.
Mm. Okay, so you feel like there's no so from your perspective is there's no purpose in looking forward to a healthy sex life because sex only lasts only for so long. But
No, no,
what
no,
if you
no, no,
really
no, 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 no. I'm not.
forever?
I'm hello.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, I'm listening to you. It just kind of cut out. But the last thing I heard you say was you asked me the sex, a healthy sex life not gonna last or something to that. You kind of cut out.
Okay. You so what from your perspective is you don't look forward to a sex life in a marriage. So sex is and from your perspective nowhere near important in a relationship or marriage. You say it's only gonna last for so long.
No,
That's
no,
not
no,
true.
no,
That's
no,
not
no,
true
no,
though for a
no.
lot.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's not important. What I am saying is that it's not a large part of a relationship because earlier in the message I was saying that it was only a percentage of the relationship. I'm not saying that it's not important. I'm just saying it doesn't matter as much as the other things does because it's only a smaller percentage of the relationship. I'm not saying it's not important though.
Okay. But you just put a timestamp, Daddy. You put a timestamp on how long good sex is going to be
You're right. I am.
with your
And
baby. But that's so
well,
weird for any black man anyway. I've never heard of a man putting a time down. So you have to kind of explain that a little bit. Like,
okay,
what
no
makes you
problem.
think you're only gonna have good sex with your baby for X amount of years? If this is the woman of your dreams, this woman that really gets you, she respects you, she trusts you. Y'all finish each other's sentences. You follow the same mind frame. She supports you. She makes you feel like a man. What makes you think there's a cutoff of when y'all want to stop being intimate? Or, but basically, what you're saying is, I know I'm gonna lose interest right when y'all start.
No, I'm not
Did you
saying
say
that. I'm not saying they're gonna lose interest. What I am saying is so the part about the losing interest part, I'm not saying that. Okay. What I am saying is that the sex is it is gonna be like a timestamp on it. And this is the reason why I say that. Because I'm not trying to get too much into your business or whatever, but just think about your family members and friends. For those that were
Mhm.
married, how many years did they that you know of that they actually enjoyed that they like it was sex was like the biggest part of it, considering health issues on her end or his end, considering other things that might come into play that kind of takes away from it. you know you consider all that and then consider age, that people get together in a marriage, because if they get together, it's one thing is they get married like when they like 22 each other, around 22 or 25 or something like that. It's a whole nother thing if they get married and they like 45, because them years on a decline. So you see what I'm saying? Especially if
Mhm.
if if two people get married and they're in a long term marriage, at some
Mhm.
point the sex
Mhm.
gonna just kind of dwindle out.
Mhm. Okay, well here's the thing. I feel like I've known marriages where they had sex all until they got like into their 60s, but they still both had health issues, and things like that. People my grandma's age, things like that, and that's 30, 40 years of a healthy sex life with each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe when you go into a marriage to be a time to step on anything besides maybe having kids. You know what I'm saying? If both of you are moderately healthy, you both check on each other's health, keep each other going with the kids, things like that. Shit, if it can get up, if you still get hard on, she can get more. Say it is what it is, especially if you married. Shit.
Yeah, I agree. But here's the thing: if that's just if both situations are optimal. There's no on the man's side. There's no testosterone issues, and then on the woman's side, there's no libido issues, and then and then on top of that, even if they both healthy, if there's no marital issues, and I'm not even talking about infidelity. I'm just talking about dealing with each other's problems. Where y'all like, well, I can't stand her, or I can't stand him. Then because that's a whole other issue that affects the sex life.
Hmm. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if y'all really in love with each other still. I'm not talking about because if you have a male dream, if you have a right going for you, y'all lock down for life. You know what I'm saying? So why get that intimacy away when really it was ordained for you to have it, especially in the marriage. Especially in the marriage. You know
Well,
what I mean?
okay, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying I'm not. So let me put it this way. I'm not saying that um, there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm not saying that it can't be done. All I'm saying is assuming um, everything is cool on the health part, and everything is cool on the relationship part. You know, then cool. You can have a healthy sex life, but all I'm saying is that that's only a small part of the relationship because there's other things that's going to end up being more important. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. The relationship part. No, let me take that back. The sex part is a plus. The relationship part is the main part. The sex part is that's
Mhm.
just a plus.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because I mean,
Mhm.
the only time y'all enjoying that part is when y'all getting it in. Outside of that, y'all would hope to be enjoying each other, just being in a relationship, in married
Mhm.
relationship. So because
Mhm.
otherwise, it don't want to be a situation where y'all just roommates and then y'all just getting it in when one of y'all get horny. It's been like,
Mhm.
well, I really want to be with my wife tonight. And it ain't just a horny thing; it's an intimacy thing. You know what I'm saying? The difference. Dang, did I cut out? Can you still hear me?
Hear
Maybe
you.
I cut.
I can still hear
Oh,
you.
okay, okay.
Okay, you cut me out. I keep booting out my microphone. But no, it's just such a strange thing you say that because there's so many men that battle with this issue. You know what I'm saying? With making sure they have what they can have, so they can please a woman. It's all about having the stamina. It's all about being able to brag to your homeboys. It's all about to make sure you satisfy and please your woman, so that way she don't go bragging to her friends and he don't do this, and he don't do that, he don't last, he has no girlfriend, this and that and the other. It take him too long to get to, what I'm saying, a certain level and into the bedroom. So for y'all, it's a real battle for y'all. Y'all was honest, so it's a real battle of being in the bedroom. You know what I'm
I don't.
saying?
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think for those that, how can I put this? I think some guys just make it worse than what it really is because for one thing, if I if I get married, when I get married, if I get married, I ain't gonna be telling my homeboys a whole bunch about what I'm going on with my wife.
Mhm.
That's just me because it's going.
Mhm.
I mean, for one, I don't want them to know.
Mhm.
I mean, the
Mhm.
intimate stuff I ain't gonna tell them. Now what's going on in the marriage, I might ask for some advice, but the intimate stuff,
Mhm.
that's just
Mhm.
between me and her, whoever I get married to.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
because otherwise, if a person gets to talking too much, they inviting problems.
Yeah. Yeah, that much is true. But let's keep one. You a man? You know how I go. You know how you come on now. You didn't heard the sitting around the story and talking about this lady and that lady and what I did this and what I did that.
Well, you right, but guess what? I done heard all that, so I know what not to do because all those stories had problems. I got uncles, cousins, homeboys, and most of them had problems. So I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna learn from
Mhm.
them and not make the same mistake.
Mhm. Right. Right. Cause this is big here. Man, these has something to say. I'm gonna show into these clip. We have a clip to show y'all to watch real fast. Hold on. Okay, so the plus is love, loyalty, and devotion towards one another. Something I rarely see anymore in some marriages. That much is true. That much is true, Mandis. That much is true. But sex is a big portion. When y'all lose out on the intimacy, I feel like this is Rashad can back me up or not. When you go too long without spending time with you, I think that you could lose attraction to the person.
I agree. I agree.
You understand what I'm saying?
When you
I,
said go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, when you can lose traction to the person, especially in a marriage, and that's why and things start slowly just this depiction to falling apart. And she gets looking this way, and he gets looking that way. You have to keep it so y'all constantly turned on to each other.
Yeah, I totally agree. When you said intimacy, that's the
Yeah,
biggest thing because you can have intimacy without the sex. That's the biggest part. So I totally agree with that. That's I think in my opinion. So I am gonna back you up totally on that.
yeah,
The intimacy is the key to the sex, the relationship. The intimacy is the key to both. So
yeah,
as long as a couple can maintain intimacy, even if it get to the point where they too old, they can still maintain intimacy of the love with each other. So I totally agree with that.
yeah. But I'm just saying on the sex part too. Like intimacy is all things you said, Rashad. But if you go too long and lose that connection, then slowly things that can deteriorate.
Yeah, because I've heard of
Yeah.
people having feel like they in a marriage like roommates, like one person sleep in one bed, another one sleep in another bed. I'm like, man,
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
that?
that comes from years of being detached and not being intimate in bed with each other. That's what that comes from. Total
Yeah,
detachment. Like y'all living like y'all brother and sister instead of husband and wife. That's a nightmare of a marriage to me. I don't care if I am in my 50s or 60s.
you
I
ain't
want to be
lying.
able to
I
still
feel
roll in the bed with my husband and get on with my papa at six
yeah.
something, so yeah, years
I
old.
I agree. Just long as she don't be getting so comfortable where she farting around me and just laughing and stuff.
You don't
That's
like
a
it
little too
when we put on the
comfortable.
bed?
Look, it's one thing if it's an accident, but like it's like brrr, and then it's under the sheet seeping out. Come on now, no, come on now. Well, wait a minute, hold on. You cool with that? Your mic went out. Yeah, your mic is
I
out.
don't have a problem with you farting in bed. I mean, I don't like it, but I mean, we all have to pee and take a dump, so we all do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
ain't that
Okay. Well, you said you ain't cool with it. So then, okay, that's cool then. Okay.
man, these are laughing. We got a clip to play real fast, y'all. Smaller clip. Hold on, Rashad. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Okay, hold on. Got a smaller clip to play.
Done. There are a lot of small penises in this world. Most men have small. Listen, I don't know if men know this. Listen, I'm not done. I'm not done. Men need to hear this. Most of y'all, listen, what camera am I looking? Most of y'all have small. Most of y'all have small penises. Slut shaming is born in the insecurities of men, and your insecurities are born in your penises and your wallet size.
Okay, it didn't play good. Hold on, let me see if it'll play again. Hold on, y'all.
Done. There are a lot of small penises in this world. Most men have small. Listen, I don't know if men know this. Listen, I'm not done. I'm not done. Men need to hear this. Most of y'all, listen, what camera am I looking? Most of y'all have small. Most of y'all have small penises. Slut shaming is born in the insecurities of men, and your insecurities are born in your penises and your wallet size.
Yeah, that's what superheads Kareem Steffens had to say when it
It
came
did.
to us very same topic of
Did it play? Did it play?
yeah, it played. It played.
Oh,
I'll probably play it again in a little while. That's what she had to say, y'all, about you guys doing a measuring contest amongst each other
yeah.
when
See,
it comes to us the size of your manhood.
that's that. That's that high school stuff. Like, I couldn't really
Mhm.
imagine dudes doing that now. Like, in they late 30s and up. I mean,
No,
that's
they most definitely do.
uh,
They most definitely do. 30s, 40s, 50s. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
that's
Brag,
that seemed kind of
brag about
childish.
their testosterone. And to some women it do matter about y'all size. Like again, I'm saying some women it don't. To me, it don't matter me personally because I've been pleasured either or. I can get to my point of ecstasy with a size 9 or 10 or a size 5. You know what I'm saying? If that man or woman has been paying attention to you and y'all connect on any kind of really emotional level, long as it gets you there, it gets you there. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, because y'all, no offense, but yeah, y'all, y'all emotional creatures. So
uh
you're right.
it ain't now. Come on now, we got a couple Brittany Renners running around. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of
Well, I
Brittany Renners
don't.
running around, child, and Corinne Stephens
Yeah,
running around.
well,
They can be intimate with no attachment. And it's all about the size of the
I tell you
tool.
what, I'll let them other cats take them. So let's go ahead and weed them out. So go ahead and weed them out.
But that's what it means. Like when y'all go up and chase certain women, this is what goes on to these women. This is what matters to certain class of the dime pieces
That sound
and
like
whatnot.
temporary. That sound like temporary though. That sound like a temporary situation.
Really,
Yeah. I mean, is there no other guys in here that feel that way?
I
Or
don't
am
know
I the
what
only
happened to
one?
CG. I think it's on UNCG. I don't
Uh,
know what happened to CG. It's kind of late now, but we have to redo this again, y'all, and tomorrow and see what happened. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow and see what I get at an earlier time. I ain't planning on stopping this leak. You know what I'm saying? But we have to retouch on it because I know there are a lot of guys that may have something to say. um, as regarding and then you also have the women that also emasculate because they depend on this for a lot of things in a relationship. You do have the women that do emasculate if they have a man that is not of a certain nature below the
hmm.
waist. Yeah, it's real. It's real. That clip I showed y'all, that's on a different perspective podcast when she did an interview, and they took a clip from somewhere else, and she went ham, child, and I mean ham on a lot of you guys, um, that think with your third leg, uh, then the brain on top of your head, which a lot of men do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A lot of men think because they're of a certain size that makes them a higher value man. Also,
Yeah, that's why I
you know what I
said
mean?
some of that sound like high school stuff. I mean, because I would have thought people would have gotten a little more mature, you know, later they got in their 30s and 40s and stuff. So, but I guess everybody different.
Child, and yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's something. It's something, you know what I'm saying? But if you in a marriage, of course men are really sensitive on this topic with what they why, because that's your baby. So you walk down the aisle with this woman and said, I do. You know what I mean? And if you don't deliver to maybe her past standards, like you could have checked off all other boxes for her to marry you, except when it comes to the bedroom. You know what I mean? And sometimes
Yeah,
us ladies, or sometimes with us women, we'll sit there and put down our man without knowing that we are. You know what I mean?
but I mean, wouldn't y'all already kind of go through some of those trials and errors when y'all dating in a relationship before y'all get married?
Hey, sometimes people can put on a good front for y'all walk down the aisle. Some of y'all,
Yeah,
if you don't pray and talk to the good Lord above for the person you walking down the aisle for or with, child,
yeah,
you got
yeah.
people
That's true.
you got people getting married off of this behind me on the screen. You got people getting married to people just because they're having incredible sex. They never had a woman
Yeah,
give it to them or they give it to them in bed. They never had a man of the size and skirt. It hits the spot just right. He hits the spot just right all the time, and you end up getting attached to something that you did wasn't supposed to be attached to.
yeah,
Especially with you men, you be surprised how many men are married to women just because the sex is absolutely incredible. She crosses all the T's and T's. She hits every little point like you want. She touches how she wants to, and she hits the mark every single time when y'all are in bed, right?
that's one.
But she don't really love you.
Well, that's one reason why whoever I got with, we just gonna wait, so I don't make that mistake. And she don't either.
You ain't gonna want to test the water a little bit before you get married.
Look, I would want to test it, but I gotta, it's gotta be some sacrifice for the better good. So, like I said, I would want to, but for the better good, I'm gonna have to sacrifice, and that's just when I have to sacrifice. Like, look, honey, we doing this for the long run, so you gotta trust me. I'm gonna trust you, and we just gonna trust each other with this.
Hmm. All right. So I'm gonna ask you this for sure, and I'm gonna let you go. Right. So let's say you say instead of 12 until you married, okay? And it's not to be immature or anything. Let's say you sub, you meet a lady, y'all click, y'all she crosses all the dots and T's off. And so you do the same thing for her. Y'all get married, it's your wedding night, and then you get going, and then there's no sexual connection. She never been there before.
Am I attracted to her?
No. Now you got nothing to attract to it. I mean, of course you're attracted to her, you married her. But I'm saying it's on the wedding night,
Uh huh.
and y'all just not getting it together. Y'all not meeting each other on the same level. Y'all not satisfying each other.
Oh, well, I mean, that's just one night, so I'm not gonna. I mean, look, we married, we got all the time in the world, so yeah. I mean, if there's no physical ailments or no disabilities or nothing like that, then yeah, I'm not gonna let that one night mess up the rest of the time. Like, okay, you know what? We got the rest of the week to try again, to learn each other. We got all the time in the world, so no, I ain't even gonna
Mhm.
sweat that. Now it'd
Okay,
be
but
different if
remember,
you it'd be different if you said something about there was some kind of handicaps or something before we got married. Then that'd be different. But
mm, but she can be sexually handicapped. She can be sexually handicapped. She could have not had a whole lot of partners, or only one partner. She may not know
that
to really, you know what I'm saying, please a man in any way, or
yeah,
please you in
I
the way
don't
you want
I
to be
don't I don't
pleased.
consider I don't consider that a sexual handicap. I just consider that a situation where we can be tailored to each other.
Hmm.
Because if I'm marrying her and she love me and I love her, I'm willing to be patient.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good, sir. It always sounds good, doesn't it, ladies? When they talk, it always sounds good. And it's not taking nothing away from you, Rashad. It's just that you know how you men do, baby. You know how you do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I if I black sheep, and I'm sure there's other folks like me. I'm not saying I doubt I'm the only one that think this way, but I'm cool with being one. It's a saying I've said before. Um, there's value in and I'm not tooting my own horn, by the way. I'm not doing that. There's value in rarity.
There's value in what it cut out. Say it again.
There's value in rarity.
Value and rarity. Okay. So that's what you feel like holding
Yeah.
out for marriages is rarity. Okay. That's
Not
rarity.
just not
Okay.
just that. Not just that. I'm just saying, but even the patience part, because if a person can be patient and they willing to sacrifice for the other person, especially in a marriage.
Hmm. Baby. So Rashad D, you said this don't apply to you behind me. This don't apply to you.
I mean, but does that what do you think about that? I mean, is that a good thing for y'all or not?
It matters to a lot of women, yes. It matters to a lot of women. To a lot of ladies, it does matter.
Okay, well, for you, okay, and like I said, I'm trying to get all in your business, but for you, you consider that a good thing?
It's a good thing. Like I said, it don't matter for me. Like I already said earlier, it doesn't matter for me. It doesn't matter either or. If you if you have a man that is experienced and you and him pay
Oh,
attention to
oh,
each
okay,
other and
okay,
y'all
okay.
click each other with each other, then it doesn't matter to for me. But I'm just one little black little chubby little lady. You know what I'm saying? But you got wives that are stepping out on good husbands because of this behind me. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't have somebody that's a good 7, 8 inches child and child that they didn't got
Yeah,
hooked.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
I mean,
It is what it is, y'all. But I'm gonna get up off. We gonna
we'll
get this.
see how long that lasts. As years pass, though. We'll see how long that lasts after years pass.
Yeah. But thank you, Rashad. I appreciate you, baby. Okay, that was Rashad D. Thank you for coming on tonight. We have a whole panel open about it. And chop it up about it to me. You know what I'm saying? This is a big topic I found on YouTube and a bunch of other places. Okay. Like I said, all people from our walks of life deal with this, and when it comes to their sexual activity in the bedroom, their sex life, what means will satisfy their mate and them. Okay, and let's keep it real. People do procreate. Okay, people do have relations. It's something weird. You got here because your mom, your daddy had relations. You know what I'm saying? But do what's best for you. I say, um, in our safety and awareness. But don't let a good blessing slide away from you because this is what's really keeping you turned on or turned off about a person. You know what I'm saying? Cause so much is going on. They coming up with new shit every year to help men increase their penis sizes. Every year they are. Every year they come with a new product. You know what I mean? So it's becoming like it's almost becoming like almost a dangerous habit to make sure that you are of a certain pleasing stature. What's up, Callie? What's up, Callie? You just not coming in? I'm getting ready to hop off. You just not getting ready to come in, Callie? Unless you got something to say on the topic. Does a man penis size really matter? Does a man penis size really matter? I'm gonna play this clip real fast.
Done. There are a lot of small penises in this world. Most men have small. Listen, I don't know if men know this. Listen, I'm not done. I'm not done. Men need to hear this. Most of y'all, listen, what camera am I looking? Most of y'all have small. Most of y'all have small penises. Slut shaming is born in the insecurities of men, and your insecurities are born in your penises and your wallet size.
Yeah, and that's what Corinne Stephens uh had to say. Child, are you measuring your girth? What's up, Nathan? What's up, Nathan Galloway? What's up, Nathan Galloway? What's up going on, sir? I got to hit you up on an email on email tonight or tomorrow and chop it up with you. Uh, but like, I know you still at land store. We got to sit, but I ain't just chat with you in person for a long time. We gotta talk, baby. But y'all go subscribe to Nathan Galloway and Awesome Goo over there and operate on his own truck, do his thing. Over there. Yeah, but that was the size, the man penis size really matter. Does it really, truly, really matter? And in your experience when it comes to us women, and ladies, your experience towards men, does it really, truly, really matter? We gonna get it popping off like on part two on this, because I really want it to be like an open panel of a lot of my ladies and my men on the topic. Okay, because you got wives stepping out, baby, on their husbands. Okay, because of this. You know what I'm talking about? Baby, I'm telling you. Yeah, women that want to break their homes, break their families, leave a really good, decent man to find a person that hit that spot just right. So, hey, me personally, I don't think nothing's worth ruining your home, but you got people doing it. You got a lot of people doing what they do. You got a lot of people doing what they want to do out here. You know what I'm saying? And walking away from prospective husbands and wives because you're just used to a certain thing. You got a lot of women that well, if he don't hit it right, then we just shut it totally down on you. Won't take it no further with you, right? Because you're not what you of a certain nature down below you. You won't give you a time of day. You have some people that's basing so much off of sex, and sex is important. It don't matter. He's 5 inches or 9. If the man love you right, you get to the same. Nathan was laughing. You little laughing emojis. It's not funny, sir. It's not funny because y'all be really in it. Y'all be really measuring each other. Y'all be measuring each other's dicks for real. Seriously. Y'all be in competition. How many women you can have, man. All that kind of stuff. How long you last with your woman, all that kind of stuff. We taking all kind of Niagara, playing with your damn heart, so you can stay in the flow. I'm telling you, babe. It's something else, honey. It's something else. Like, sex is a huge part of marriage. Like Rashad did took a different perspective. Thank you, love, for coming in. But sex is a big portion. Love and trust is one. Finances first above sex for me. I mean, a lot of relationships and marriages end because of finances. Your size matter. You better have a big old kitty cat and not a rat snake. A rat snack? What is a rat snack? What is a rat? A big old. So what you mean by a big old kitty? What you want? So you go dive in? You all I want something that you can dive in or either that. Cause if you could dive and go swimming and you may not want it. That big old kitty. No, you didn't say that. Let your wife see you said that. Shit, you for the size man. CG, you and CG right there neck to neck. That's two men saying the size do matter. Shit. So I got two against one on my men's side. And my diesel was like us, so it don't matter either way it goes, I guess, for her. The rat's neck, really. Some of y'all men like a woman that had a wide kitty. Some of y'all men do. I have no idea why. Unless you will, certain nature down there. Now you're blessed down there that you may want a woman that that, that had a few. So you don't damage nothing down there, okay? You know what I'm saying? For real. I know I hit my head. Watch out. That's like way of putting. ah, Lord. So you don't want a woman that preserved herself. That's what you trying to say, sir. You want one that's experienced. You know what she's doing. Lord of mercy, your boy Kelly, you get yourself in trouble, baby. Lord of mercy. So you want you like a Korean Stafford's baby. You know you want a chick to know how to churn some pepper. Remember our boy said that about you want you to know how to churn you some pepper, okay? Get it together. Get it together. Don't play that. Now for real though, our ladies, your biological clock ticks and things can droop down there. You know what I'm saying? If you have a man that's they can do some things. We all have our purpose. That's it. That's all I'm saying. We letting this get to our heads though. We letting this behind me get to our heads for real. That's starting to make us make life decisions on what a man can deliver in the bedroom or a woman can deliver in the bedroom. That ain't cool. You got women staking their whole lifeline being being sugar babies. You got women. It's a podcast. I forgot. It's a whole lady. She talked about a man girth size and all that kind of stuff, and how you can turn that to being a sugar baby. And she writing books and got a whole brand built off what you see behind me. Just everything off a man and off a man's a girth size, length size. The way he delivers in bed and turn it into a whole like lifestyle. Real talk, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta get up in the morning, but let me know you wanna do a part two to this here, okay? And really, really get this popping. I'm really, really, really interested in hearing what you guys have to say in the comment section below. Okay, hopefully we get Nadia on here for part two. Sincerely yours, Nadia. You can go subscribe to her channel. Um, Also, local businesswoman, making her soaps and things like that. And we say get things popping off on here because I'm really, really interested in hearing what a lot of you have to say. Okay, because a lot of you are basing and missing out on a lot of things. I have to say. Okay, okay. We're gonna leave it right there. I love y'all. Hit like button, subscribe, and comment down below. And this is your girl Shape.